Ezekiel. Today I'm going to teach you how to perform a muscle up. Now I know that there are all those videos out there that also teach you how to perform the muscle up. In fact, I learned it from one Chris Aria. You should definitely check out his content on the muscle up as he teaches you the steps to perform it. I'm still learning many exercises by him, and his stuff majorly boosted my overall inspiration and workout journey, him guiding me through each exercise. Be sure to check him out in the link I will try to post in the description below. But not a lot of videos expostulate on the technique, so that will be the goal of today's video, the technique of the muscle up. To start off, there are many different types of muscle ups that you see people doing, and this only adds to the confusion of when one person says that this muscle up qualifies while another says contrary-wise. So here are the various muscle ups as you would see people doing. No spring, spring strict, spring L-sit, L-sit, spread leg, chair sit, hiccup, chicken wing, terrible. All qualify except perhaps the last. But I say it is not the strength that you need to perform this exercise, but rather the technique. And depending on your technique or lack thereof, you should definitely be able to perform at least one of these muscle ups by the end of this tutorial. Naturally though, you will need to be able to perform a few pull-ups and dips before just jumping into it. And here lies another confusion as to how many of these microcosm exercises are actually required. If you can do one rep of each, you will be able to increase these reps in an astonishing few days with the right amount of training. Consistency is key. So I would say you should be able to do at least 8 pull-ups and maybe 15 dips. 8 might work just as well. And when you do the dip, if your aim is to get a muscle up, you should be required to have 8 low dips and a full extension of the arms after. If the arms are not fully extended after the muscle up, it does not qualify. If you are doing your pull-ups in the clean bent back fashion that pull-ups are made for, then you will not be able to jump to the muscle up from there. You will instead need 8 straight back and leg high pull-ups. This leads to why the spring technique is so important as well. If you've been watching all this stuff on the muscle up, then you should know by now the spring/magic button. Many will actually incorrectly call this trick a swing. This is incorrect because if you think of it as such and do it as such, you will not only not be able to do your muscle up as well as you could, or just plain ugly. But if you think of it like a spring and do it like a spring, you will gather the perfect amount of explosive power necessary to perform this exercise correctly. This is a swing. This is a spring. Then there is the lat pull down and the negative muscle up. All are helpful, but not all are guaranteed muscle up makers. You will also need an overgrip, but only for some types. Those would be the strict muscle up, no spring, spring strict muscle up, spring L-sit, and hiccup muscle up. Note that the magic button is only needed for certain types. Those are the lesser quality. And when you see people lay over the bar, it is not that they are not doing a muscle up, it is just an easier type. For the lat pull down technique, I would advise for the beginner to transfer your pull down into a lay over the bar. But this cannot happen if your body is distanced from the bar, so you will need to do a bent arm lat pull down, a completely different flow of motion. This will also help you get that additional leg raise, which will propel the beginner into the muscle up with even more ease. But there is technique in this matter too. You will want to measure how much of a right angle your arms are bending into by the same bend that is happening with your leg raise. Thus the two techniques measure each other by each other. Well, there you have it folks, some tips, some techniques on the ultimate upper body exercise that will get you very far on your calisthenics journey. If you have anything to critique about my form or my tips, by all means comment down below. I will always be ready to welcome improvement. If you have a suggestion for my next video content, please tell me. If you want to follow my journey, like this video and subscribe to like some more. Peace.